Look around you. On your desk. In your bag. At a store. In a car. At a beach. Chances are, you'll find a plastic bottle nearby. It's so common that most of us barely notice it. We buy it. Use it. Throw it away. And move on. But what if I told you that one simple plastic bottle helped transform the entire world? Not just the way we drink water, but the way we manufacture products. The way we consume resources. The way businesses operate. And even the way our planet looks today. This is the story of how one plastic bottle changed everything. For most of human history, people didn't buy water in plastic bottles. If you wanted water, you drank it from a well, a river, a public fountain, or your own home. When beverages were sold commercially, they usually came in glass bottles. Glass worked well, but it had problems. It was heavy, fragile, expensive to transport, and difficult to handle in large quantities. Companies wanted something lighter, cheaper, and easier to distribute. The solution arrived in the form of plastic. In the 1970s, a new material began transforming the packaging industry. A type of plastic called PET, short for polyethylene terephthalate. It was lightweight, durable, transparent, and inexpensive to manufacture. Suddenly, companies could produce millions of bottles at a fraction of the cost of glass. Transportation became cheaper. Storage became easier. Products could reach more people than ever before. For businesses, it was revolutionary. For consumers, it was convenient. For the world, it was the beginning of a massive transformation. At first, the plastic bottle seemed like a perfect invention. You could carry drinks almost anywhere. Athletes used them. Travelers used them. Students used them. Workers used them. The bottle was light enough to fit into everyday life. Convenience became its greatest strength. And convenience sells. Very quickly, plastic bottles spread across the globe. Production increased year after year. Factories produced billions. Then tens of billions. Then hundreds of billions. The bottle became one of the most successful consumer products in history. But every invention creates consequences. Some are obvious. Others take decades to appear. The same qualities that made plastic bottles useful also made them difficult to manage after disposal. They were durable. Extremely durable. A plastic bottle doesn't simply disappear after being thrown away. It can remain in the environment for hundreds of years. Long after the person who used it is gone. Long after the company that produced it may have changed. The bottle remains. Imagine throwing a bottle into the trash today. Where does it go? Some are recycled. Some are burned. Some end up in landfills. And some escape waste systems entirely. They enter rivers, lakes, oceans, roadsides, forests. Over time, sunlight, wind, and water break the plastic into smaller and smaller fragments. But they don't truly make it disappear. Instead, they create something called microplastics. Tiny plastic particles that spread throughout the environment. Scientists have discovered microplastics in places that once seemed impossible. In oceans, in Arctic ice, in rainwater, in soil, and even inside the human body. Researchers continue studying the long-term effects of this widespread contamination. What began as a simple packaging innovation unexpectedly created one of the biggest environmental challenges of modern times. Yet this story isn't only about pollution. It's also about how a single invention can reshape human behavior. Before plastic bottles became common, carrying drinking water was often less convenient. Today, many people expect instant access to beverages wherever they go. Entire industries have developed around portable consumption. The bottle didn't simply adapt to our habits. It changed our habits. And when billions of people change behavior, entire economies change with them. The plastic bottle also transformed global commerce. Companies could transport beverages farther than ever before. Remote communities gained access to products previously unavailable. Emergency relief efforts used bottled water during disasters. Medical supplies often relied on similar plastic technologies. Plastic packaging helped reduce certain transportation costs and expanded distribution networks worldwide. Like many inventions, its impact was both positive and negative. Reality is rarely simple. This raises an important question. Was the plastic bottle a mistake? Not necessarily. The bottle itself isn't the entire problem. The challenge lies in how societies produce, use, and dispose of it. Technology solves problems. But technology can also create new ones. The true test of innovation isn't merely whether something works. It's whether we can manage its long-term consequences responsibly. Today, engineers, scientists, businesses, and governments are searching for solutions. Improved recycling systems, reusable containers, biodegradable materials, advanced waste management technologies, new manufacturing processes. The goal isn't simply to eliminate convenience. The goal is to preserve its benefits while reducing its costs. Because every generation inherits the consequences of the inventions that came before. And every generation must decide how to respond. The story of the plastic bottle teaches a powerful lesson. Small inventions can have enormous effects. An object that fits in your hand can influence global trade, consumer behavior, environmental systems, public health discussions, and international policy. The people who first developed lightweight plastic bottles probably couldn't have predicted all these consequences. Yet their invention changed the world. The next time you hold a plastic bottle, take a moment to think about its journey. The resources used to create it. The factories that produced it. The trucks and ships that transported it. The consumer who purchased it. And what happens after it's thrown away. Because that ordinary bottle is far more than a container. It's a symbol of one of humanity's greatest strengths and greatest challenges. Our ability to innovate faster than we understand the long-term effects of our innovations. End with this thought. The most powerful inventions don't just change what we use. They change how we live, how we think, and the world we leave behind.